Amy is vulnerable, more vulnerable than she seems. She's attention seeking. She's never had attention in her life, and this is the first time she gets it. So that goes right to her head.
The most complex character of the film is Amy. She's a troubled person who's had a bad childhood. She had this traumatic experience with her mother, which has scarred her immensely.
कुछ दिनों के लिए I'll request them to let my mom out. You can meet my mom.
That trauma has kind of festered in her in such a way that she's become more of a recluse than she was. And how this shift that happens when she moves to this different country, different city, and she interacts with this whole new bunch of people who suddenly accept her for what she is. That kind of opens her up.
Josh. Josh.
I think Kalki was one of the first ones we had approached. I was almost on the verge of making him into a completely Indian character and all that, so that I could have access to more actors here.
He called me to give me a narration about 2 years ago, and I just sat on the edge of my seat for 2.5 hours listening. He was so precise and so, even at that early stage, he made the whole thing come alive. The look actually helped a lot because I change looks so drastically in the film. And the first look is this very vulnerable look. The way she dresses is very geeky, and she has long hair, and she doesn't have makeup on and all that. And then as the film progresses, as her character changes, she becomes this very sexy, cool, girl with like a short haircut and makeup and all that. So it's a fragile balance between this vulnerability and this kind of egoism. It's that fine balance that she's constantly going throughout the film, right until the end. You're not sure, is she a good person or a bad person?